Have you ever felt lost? Buried in a place so dark you thought you'd never see the light again? Trapped, forgotten, and utterly alone. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's not about a person, but about something much smaller, yet incredibly mighty. It's the story of a single seed. Imagine, long ago, in a quiet, unassuming garden, a tiny seed fell, but it didn't land on soft, welcoming soil. Instead, it tumbled into a deep, dark crack in the ground. It was completely cut off from the world above. There was no sunlight to warm it, no gentle breeze to whisper encouragement. No one, and nothing, knew it was there. Days turned into weeks. The only companions the seed had were the suffocating darkness and the profound, echoing silence. It could sense the life happening far above her. Seeds were sprouting, basking in the glorious sun, feeling the tickle of the wind as they danced. They were growing, thriving, becoming what they were meant to be. But our little seed, it lay forgotten, pressed down by the weight of the earth. There were moments, many of them, when the seed felt the crushing despair of its situation. It started to believe the lies the darkness told it. Maybe this is it thought. Maybe I was never meant to grow. Maybe I'm just a failure, destined to rot away in this lonely crevice. The temptation to give up, to simply cease to exist, was overwhelming. It felt easier to surrender than to fight a battle it seemed destined to lose. But even in the deepest, most profound darkness, a flicker of something remained, deep within its core. A tiny, resilient voice whispered. It wasn't loud, it wasn't demanding, but it was persistent. It was the primal, unshakable desire to live, a yearning to rise, to push, to break free, a deep-seated need to see the light, even if just for a moment. This small, persistent whisper was the spark of hope, the very essence of its will to survive. And so, the seed made a choice. It chose to listen to that whisper. It decided to grow. The process was anything but easy. It began by sending its roots down, not up. It pushed them deeper and deeper into the unyielding earth, searching for any tiny drop of moisture, any nutrient it could find. It was anchoring itself, building a foundation in the very darkness that was trying to consume it. This was the first act of defiance. Then, with all the strength it could muster, it began to push its stem upward. The journey was agonizing. The soil was hard, packed tight, like a wall of stone. Every millimeter was a struggle. It felt the immense pressure from above, the weight of the world trying to hold it down. There were times it was crushed back, its fragile progress seemingly erased. In those moments, it would pause, gather its energy, and then it would try again. Just a little harder, just a little more. Each push was an act of faith. Each new attempt was a testament to its unyielding spirit. It was a slow, grueling war against the darkness, fought in complete isolation. But the seed never forgot the whisper. It held on to the dream of the sun, the warmth, the light. That dream fueled its impossible journey. And then, one day, something shifted. After a final, desperate push, the tip of its stem broke through the surface. For the very first time, it felt a gentle warmth on its skin. It was the sun. A single, glorious ray of light fell upon it, and in that instant, the world changed. The darkness it had known for so long was replaced by a brilliant, beautiful light. The silence was broken by the sound of the wind and the rustling of leaves. It had made it. It was alive. In that transformative moment, bathed in the warmth of the sun, the seed understood a profound truth. It realized that the darkness hadn't just been a prison. It had been a crucible. The struggle, the pressure, the isolation, all of it had forged its strength. It was only by enduring the deepest darkness that it could truly appreciate and reach the light. The hardship wasn't a punishment. It was the very process that had made its emergence possible. That little seed, the one that was once lost and forgotten, didn't just stop there. It kept growing. Fueled by the sun and anchored by the roots it had forged in darkness, it grew taller and stronger. Its stem thickened into a trunk, its leaves unfurled, creating a lush canopy. Over the years, it became a great, magnificent tree. Its branches reached high into the sky, providing shade and shelter for the entire garden. Birds built nests in its boughs, flowers bloomed at its base, and people sought refuge from the summer heat beneath its leaves. It became a pillar of life, a symbol of strength and resilience. And here is the most beautiful part. No one who admired the tree knew about its journey. They saw its towering height, its strong trunk, and its vibrant leaves. They saw the end result, the magnificent presence it had become. But they didn't see the dark crack in the ground, the relentless struggle, the moments of despair, or the sheer force of will it took to break through. They only saw how strong it stood, not what it had overcome to stand so tall. This story, the story of the seed, is our story. How many of us have felt buried by life, buried by failure, by grief, by expectations, by our own insecurities? We get pushed down into dark places, and we think that's the end. We think that because we are in the dark, we are meant to stay there. But what if that darkness isn't our tomb? What if it's our soil? The lesson from our little seed is powerful and clear. Life may bury you deep, but it is within that very darkness that your true strength is forged. The pressure you feel is what forces your roots to grow deeper, to find a foundation you never knew you had. The struggle to push upward is what builds the resilience you need to stand tall. So, don't fear the difficult times. Don't be afraid of the hardship, the loneliness, or the struggle. That is not the end of your story. That is the beginning of your growth. That is how a seed becomes a tree. The darkness is not there to destroy you. It's there to show you how to reach for the light. Your greatest strength isn't found when things are easy. It's discovered when you have every reason to give up, but you choose to push forward anyway. Every single one of us carries that seed of strength inside. It might be buried deep. It might be quiet, but it is there, waiting for you to listen to its whisper, waiting for you to decide to grow. If this story resonates with you, if you believe that everyone carries a seed of incredible strength within them, I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to share and grow these inspiring stories together, reminding each other that even after the darkest nights, the sun will always rise. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep growing.